Hi, this is Thecia of Ellis Family Farms, and it's a beautiful day, but it's windy. So I'm going to try to video this anyway, because this is apparently going to be the last sunny, beautiful day we're going to have for a few days, and so I'm going to try to get that done. I've been to the gym this morning, and have been every weekday for the last 2 or 3 weeks, whatever it is. So that's going well. And those of you who think, "Ooh, I'm going to see some changes in her," probably not. I've trained and modified my diet and all this stuff over the years for many years, and I don't lose weight. I don't look fit, but I am, and I'm a tough old woman. So I'm going to keep on going, and I train truly so that I can be there for Kenzie, and helps me feel better too. So right now, and we're going to go out work in the garden some. We had a frost the other night, a week or so ago, and it did some damage to the garden, but not too bad. And I'm not expecting a frost for another week, I don't believe. But it's time to start putting the thing to bed and getting things ready for the winter. So let's go do that. My ducks are liking it back up in there, but they also like getting out. They really enjoy getting out, and they come out and play for a little while, and then they go in the shade for a little bit. I don't think I ever explained to you what's going on over here. See if you can see them. Yeah, you can kind of see them. I've got these 3 guys over here, and I had to do that because I was letting the ducks out, and I got a black dog that's highly interested in how chickens move, especially young chicks move. And I think that Hershey's the one that killed one of my birds, but I'm not so certain. I'm pretty sure, but at the same time I'm not real sure, because Candy found the bird and stood next to it, and she looked real guilty. But I think she's kind of past that, and Hershey's been chasing them. So I moved these 3 over here. That's all I got left out of those 9 chicks I bought. But they're safe in here, and they should be good for a little while. Hopefully they'll start get home to lay eggs. I don't know. They're still little though. Oh, my goodness. I hope they get some size to them. Apparently something has made a home in those pallets, because the dogs keep trying to get to them. Alright, this part of my garden is a mess. We never even planted down here. But I'll get better. I am getting better. If you remember last year's garden, this is so much better. My green beans, they're pretty much gone. I'm letting some of them harden up or whatever, get brown, and I may try to start saving some seeds. I'm not big on saving seeds, but that's a skill I need to learn. My broccoli never even came up, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Let's see. My peppers, the green peppers and my jalapenos are actually still looking really good. I'm trying an experiment. Let me find. Oh, here it is. These are some green peppers that are ready, but I was told that if you let them go, they'll start turning yellow and then orange and then red. And I want to try it. I may have to try to find some way to prop that up, because with those 3 on that one branch, it's just too much for it. But yeah, you can see some, especially in this one over here, you can see where the frost got to some of them. But I've still got a couple of really nice looking green peppers over here. My cherry tomatoes, they're coming to the end of their life, obviously. I'm not sure I'm going to be ready to pull them up yet today, though, because, I'm still getting, every once in a while I get a real pretty set of grapes. Cherry tomatoes. You can still see some tomatoes here. I think my Romas are pretty dead. But then there's some of these other ones here. I don't know what kind these are. And they may end up getting ripe before it gets too long. But they're on the ground, and so something keeps eating them. But I don't know. Maybe I may take them in and try to let them ripe inside. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to start clearing up some stuff. And apparently I'm going to have some help. Let's get it done. I've got to tell you, every time I put these gloves on, this dog has equated them to mowing. Maybe not so bad today, but I don't know. But she hates the mower, and if she sees me put these on, she has a tendency. She's making a liar of me right now, but she usually goes hiding and running for the hills when I put these gloves on. Alright, the wind is picking up even more. I wasn't sure how much space this would cover, so that's the reason I went all the way to the fence. It needed it anyway. And this is where this was covered before. And I have to admit the results are not as good as I was hoping they would be, because this was covered, but it was covered with that tarp. And it did pretty good. I don't know. And this stuff that's growing has got an incredible root system. So I don't even know if covering it even for a couple months or whatever will help, because if the roots are underground, what difference does it make? But I've got to do what I got to try and see what I can get done. But we got that moved, and I may try to clear on down and move the tarp too, and just make my way across. Well, it's looking better. That's where I pulled up all the weeds over from here. And yeah, I've got a long way to go. Long way. But I got quite a bit done. That's good. Time to move on to something else though. Before I close this video, I kind of want to tell you a story. You know, earlier this spring, you knew how traumatized I was with Dad's driving and all the stuff that was going on with that. And I have stated that both of my parents have had strokes. And Dad, you can't tell so much because he didn't lose any parts of his body. He just lost some of his brain. Mom lost her right side. She's been working really hard to recover her right side, but she still lost her right side, and it's still not back. Well, Dad fell again the other day, and he had a wreck. And after Mom knew that we were visibly upset with Dad's driving, she decided that she's going to learn to drive again. And so it's killing me. My mother is 77 years old, and of course they're in Florida, and everybody in Florida is old apparently, I guess, but she is taking driver's ed class amongst a whole bunch of other 16-year-olds so she can get a driver's license back. The only problem is that she can't write. And so Dad is sitting in class with her to write the answers for her. I do not understand why the DMV is even allowing them to take it this far. And I struggle because Mom is happy. She thinks she's doing something great. She thinks that she is going to save the day by learning to drive. And I struggle with that because I would do the same thing. You know, Dad can't do it anymore, I'm going to do it. You know, my husband can't do it anymore, I'm going to do it. I mean, that's how I'm living my life right now. My husband can't function, so I'm functioning for both of us. But Mom has no desire, Mom has no reason to be on the road either. She's going to kill somebody too. But I thought I'd share that story with you. And let's just pray for people in Florida. Let's pray that the DMV figures it out. And it's going to crush Mom if they tell her not that she can't get a driver's license. I pray that they tell her that she can't have her driver's license. It breaks my heart that it's going to crush her. I think that's part of my problem too, is they shouldn't have let it go this far. Because she's excited. She's hopeful. She's going to drive again. And I don't know. I just don't think the outcome is going to be wonderful for anybody. But I thought I'd share that one with you. Have a great day.